EEE2. We're going to go live into Hardpoint Slums. I am Brycey and I am joined at last by my co-caster Benson.
You say it last. I've not been that long, but I'm here now, which is the important thing.
It's only supposed to be a 9:30 start. What's the time now, Benson?
Identified. It wasn't 9:30. It was 10:30.
Actually, that's CET. GMT is 9:30.
I may have done
a
little bit there,
contested. Yeah.
That's my bad then. I read that as 10:30. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. But moving swiftly on, we have a game of eNigma versus Lemondogs right now. Both these teams looked very, very strong yesterday. Lemondogs, pipped by a few people to go ahead and win the event, and eNigma, a good all-time favourite. So this is going to be a very, very close game.
It's going to be a very close game. Nixon actually just getting the 3-piece there as we talk about it. Wow, he put in some serious work as I default over to Anti. Interesting to note, eNigma had a storming first game against Mad Catz. Now, you could argue this both ways. Is playing an inferior team like Mad Catz going to make them a little bit dull and a little bit overconfident, or is whooping Mad Catz that easily going to get them in the zone, get them motivated? It's only the way we're going to find out. We know Lemondogs are going to be a challenge. We saw them yesterday. We know they're a good team, so I can't call this yet.
Yeah, like we say, it's going to be a very, very, very close game. I mean, we're on board with eNigma right now. He's trying to hold the next hard point before it does get shut down. Henke rushes down, but the beast that is Nixon. I mean, Nixon yesterday, he was an absolute god at every single game mode it seemed. He was amazing at CTF, amazing at hardpoint, and a really, really strong S&D player as well. So he seems to be the player that you need to shut down, going for potential MVP of the tournament, I would say. I think that's probably fair to say at this point because he has been playing very, very well. As we're now actually on board with Henke on the hardpoint, stunned. Shut down by that boy Nixon.
Hardpoint is ours.
Yeah, on board with Zebby, and Zebby had a storming first round against Mad Catz, putting up ridiculous numbers in every game he played. The last S&D he actually went 11-2, I believe. Like I said, he's just playing his skin off at the moment, using that PDW as he tries to come around this corner. It looks like he's trying to set up for the next hard point, but being a bit cautious going for it. And I think he's now going to go for the flank.
Hardpoint identified.
Looking that way, he's going to try and play angle for his team, but he needs to try and hold this back spawn, because as you can see on that radar, all of his other teammates are at the opposite side of the map, and that's not what you want to be doing. He actually died, and that's going to give him a very, very bad spawn. As you can see on the radar, he spawned way, way far to the left, and this is what Anti needs to do. He needs to stay alive at this fountain, and he needs to wait for his teammates to get a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, most certainly did. And actually saw a great nade there from Zeb as we detailed onto him earlier. Actually clearing out that little area. He knew someone was there without even seeing him, which was great play as eNigma. Take Lemondogs down 3. So they've actually got the advantage now. They've got the good spawn. They can hold this for a little while. Unfortunately, Lemondogs managed to put in a great Nixon, putting in the work again. Like I said, he just cleared out that hard point. And nades raining in once more. They seem to have this dialed in here as well. And he managed to deflect the pressure, though. And this is going to give them an opportunity to come back into a little point. We know the next hard point is in the garage. They need to start making a move for it and not let them get the good spawn.
Yeah, you can just tell already that Lemondogs have the spawn set up as he starts to get that 2-piece. The way eNigma was scattered around the map, it just was not looking good for eNigma. And let's have a look. Anti actually taking down Stoltz, and now he needs to try and control the fountain area just to make sure his teammates are getting good spawns for this garage hardpoint. Henke shutting down Mallow, but where is Nixon? That is the question. He's probably on the hard point. Stoltz shutting down Anti from behind, and TMW getting Dizzy. And this is looking very good for Lemondogs right now. I mean, a quick flick at the scoreboard shows you Nixon 11-6 already, 3 caps, 6 defends. Nixon putting in some serious work early on in this hard point game. The score is starting to build a bit of a deficit. I think we're almost at 50 points now. And, if you're eNigma, you need to be trying to turn this around as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you most certainly do. eNigma are looking strong, but they're just not getting in the hard point. Lemondogs actually outplaying them there as both teams exchange kills back and forth. Everyone going down. It looks like they're just setting up for the next hard point. They know getting into that garage it's almost impossible once a team is set up in there, simply because of the spawns, the amount of cover, and the amount of corners you can just sit in if you need to. So what they've actually done is held the middle here and are waiting for the push from Lemondogs, but they are actually deflecting it. eNigma taking 3 of them down in quick succession.
That's very, very true what you're saying about the garage hardpoint. It's so tough to try and get in there once the enemy have complete control over it. But what eNigma have done is completely lost control over this middle section, it seems. Anti needs to make this kill. Oh, that's very, very nice play from him, shutting down Mallow. Where are the rest? of Lemondog spawning? That is the question. Have eNigma done a good enough job to flip the spawns? It doesn't look like it, because what Lemondogs are going to be doing right now is going to be setting up for this next hard point, but that's what Henke's going to try and stop. But there was Mallow shutting him down.
Yeah, there most certainly was, as we're on board with Zebby at the moment, seeing if he can just hold this hard point for his team. He's done so much work before in this tournament, and they need these points. They really need these points. However, they've got to start thinking about moving. They might have moved a little bit too late, as they know that spawn's going to be down the bottom now, and I think Lemondogs are set up. However, Henke is torn in there and taken 2 down. Can they make a hole? No, Mallow holding them off. eNigma trying to come around the back to flag as Mallow picks up another 2-piece. He's holding it down for his team. Unfortunately, Anti is there, and he has stopped him, and that gives eNigma a chance to hold this hard point now.
Some great play right there from Anti, doing some good anchoring for his team. But again, you can see on that mini-map, his teammates are not getting a good spawning the opposite side, because there's players on that hard point. Anti needs to go big for his team right now. There's 33 seconds left on that hard point. You can't just sit there and wait, as he does get naded there by, I believe that was Mallow, just shutting him down with that nade. But I think it would now be a good time to change teams, do you reckon, Bryce?
Yes, we are to usually change hard point about the halfway point and hard point, just so we can get a quick look at how the other team is setting up, especially with a game this close. So I've actually changed on to Lemondogs now, and let's have a little look. I've defaulted onto Mallow, currently going 16 for 15, 3 captures, 7 defends. Let's see what he does in this hard point.
Yeah, let's have a look at Mallow making his way through blue, trying to set up on the next hard point, it seems, but there's already going to be some eNigma players in there. But where is he? There he is, right in front of him. A little bit windy there, but manages to get the kill. That's the most important thing. And you see immediately throwing their stuns towards that fountain, predicting there to be an eNigma player setting up right there. But didn't actually get any hit markers as the stuns and nades come flying in from behind. Nixon shutting down Henke. Zeb finally getting Nixon with that nade, and Mallow's going to turn around, just sit in this corner, and just try and get as many points as he possibly can on this hard point.
Yeah, he most certainly is, and the problem with sitting in a hard point like this is he hasn't got the vision, and he knows he doesn't. But unfortunately, wow, Mallow managed to pick up the kill, but Disse picks up the second one, but Lemondogs Nixon is there to hold off the pressure, and 19 seconds left in this, and this could be the opportunity now. If Lemondogs can hold this, they need to move into the garage. They need to start thinking about getting in there. They've got one player in the hard point. Start moving over. Like I said, if you can get in that garage, if you can get it secure, that is 3 points essentially. It's so easy to defend.
Yeah, Stoltz needs to shut down Anti here, and he does so, taking down the eNigma hold player there. Really, really important kill, but it doesn't look like eNigma have actually got bad spawns. It looks like they are actually spawning quite well. They managed to shut down the anchor, but couldn't control the spawns well enough, as Mallow just going to try and rotate all the way around. Some sneaky play by him, but where is the player? There he is on the floor, shuts him down. Nice play from Mallow.
Yeah, really good play there from Mallow, picking up the 2-piece. They've now managed to shut it down. They know where the spawns are. So I think they stunned his own teammates there, a little bit over-eager with the stun grenades. But, you know, Lemondogs bringing it to them right now as TMW picks up a 3-piece. And, wow, that is all of eNigma down. I think this is gonna end. I think it's just enough points left in.
Yep, there's enough points just. If you're eNigma, you need to be contesting it to try and keep your team in this game, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do so, but they can. That is a very important kill. That is going to mean there are not enough points on this hard point. They're going to have to set up on the next hard point, and that is something Lemondogs haven't done as we're on board with Nixon. No one has set up on the next hard point, so eNigma need to hold this and the next hard point completely. In fact, they're going to need to hold 3 hard points completely without Lemondogs getting a single point.
Well, they can get 3 points. They'll let them have that. However, like we said, eNigma now fighting tooth and nail to try and hold on to this match. They are still 100 points behind. Lemondogs are coming in. They've got it. 3 points left, 2 points left, 1 point. That's it. Lemondogs have actually taken this a lot easier than I thought they would. They have taken this first map here on hardpoint 250 to 152. Lemondogs proving just how good they are.
Yeah, I mean, eNigma were picked as, you know, one of the best teams in this tournament. However, Lemondogs, you know, they've come in and they've just said, you know, we can go toe to toe with you guys, and they've produced a very good display of hardpoint. Yeah. Nixon top fragging for his team there. Very, very good play from both teams, but you know, Lemondogs looking a very, very strong team. One of the teams to really watch out for.
Yeah, Stoltz was actually put on a really good display there. I think he was something like 20 for 11 in the end. He didn't really have the objective work of the other two. He only had 2 captures with no defends. Nixon was the one putting in the serious score, though. He had something like 11 defends, 5 captures, and he's still putting a huge amount of kills. So, obviously, they've just sort of sat him in that hard point and let him do his work.
Yeah, Nixon once again playing how he was playing yesterday. Not much has changed. He's playing very, very well. And it'll be interesting to see if he's going to perform just as well in this CTF, because that was really where we were so surprised to see how much of a good player he was in that CTF that we saw yesterday. He was just going ham. He was getting returns, he was running flags, he was getting kills, he was doing pretty much everything you could possibly do as we get this cargo capture the flag underway. eNigma versus Lemondogs. As it stands, Lemondogs 1-0 up in this series.
Yep. We're actually going to start off with Lemondogs, actually, on this capture the flag on cargo. So let's jump on board with Nixon to begin with, using the PDW, and let's have a little look at how he's actually going to play this.
Let's have a look, making his way straight down the right-hand side. And a very, very quick rush. He's cooked that nade very long, but no, he only actually gets the hit marker as Anti goes tearing in and getting himself an early two-piece. And eventually shut down by Mallow. Zeb shutting down Lemondogs. TMW, though, as just wait for stop off spawn. So, wow, Lemondogs actually had 4 down within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, they most certainly did. Stoltz actually fails getting up there twice. Can't get up there. And, oh, no, if he got there a little bit early, he might have been able to deflect that. But Mallow throwing a stun over does not connect. They're in no position to stop this flag, as they just, you know what, that's a little bit of what I like to call flag tunnel vision, actually. They were chasing the flag rather than trying to secure the map. Nixon is in a place to stop this, though. Can he do it as we default onto him?
Nixon tries to turn the corner, but Dizzy has that pistol out and manages to destroy him with the Cap 40. And this was the map we actually saw eNigma play CTF on yesterday. And if you remember, on this side, they looked so strong. I believe they pulled 4 flags yesterday when we were watching them. And Lemondogs, hopefully they would have watched those videos back and tried to see exactly what eNigma do, to see if they can try and find some sort of tactics around beating them. But the minute eNigma are just going to continue this cargo CTF rampage, and not really much Lemondogs can do.
No, there isn't an awful lot they can do at the moment. Like I said, they are just trying to hold on. eNigma are just taking it to them. That they have this map all sorted out. I think Mallow managed to get a stun on there. Unfortunately, managed to get away. Can he pick him off before he gets into cover? No, no, he cannot. Especially as Henky is there to cover him as well. Lemondogs now doing the chasing once again. This flag is almost away. Nixon back in a position to stop this.
Yeah, he failed last time. Let's see if he can try and produce the goods this time. Stoltz actually gets a 2-piece. That's going to make Nixon's job very easy. And now what he has to do is return the flag and pull it, which he's done perfectly. Great play here from Lemondogs. Finally seeing them shift into gear in the CTF. 3 minutes remaining of this first round. Nixon with the flag, making his way down this left-hand side. Turning around just to check his back, throwing that stun grenade. But this should be a relatively easy run unless there is an eNigma player being a little bit sneaky on their flag. But there isn't, and that is going to tie things up 1 flag apiece.
Yeah, TMW had that locked down there. Nixon, when he runs straight across, he actually managed to flick the spawns, and he did. So he was quite confident running it back, knowing he had the support of his team. TMW had to make them kills, though. They were coming around the side, and he has done. So we default over to him, picking up another kill. Just so he's going to try and run the flag, but there is actually Dissay sitting at the back, defending, saying, no, you're not coming through this way, and actually just making sure they hold on at the moment.
Let's have a look at Stoltz now on the right-hand side. Just going to try and be a little bit more patient, slowing down the tempo a little bit as he does see one of the eNigma players fails to stun. And a bit keen there on the trigger. Has that eNigma player actually passed? No, he hasn't. Good play from Stoltz, predicting Henky to try and get the run back. But he did actually eventually get shut down there by Zeb as we default over to Mallow, who is going to see someone on the right-hand side, shut down by Zeb again. Zeb gaining a little bit of momentum on that right-hand side. One of these Lemondogs players is going to have to try and shut him down.
Yes, they most certainly are. Like I said, we're on board with Nixon now, and it looks like he's actually playing a little bit more defensive as he does pick up the kill there, stopping the flagpole. 1 minute 40 left there. Can he pick up the second kill? Yes, he can. Like I said, very, very careful there to make sure that he doesn't rush out and get taken down. He's actually had to go back for the flag return. Can he make this kill on Zebby? Oh no, he's so weak. He's now actually had to pull out the Cap 40, and he does actually finally clear up that kill. And it looks like Lemondogs coming back into this now a little bit more confident than they started.
It's looking that way. TMW just going to try and hold this right hand side as he cooks that nade. He is going to see 2 eNigma players rushing him. Needs to be a little cautious. Shuts down 1. Can he find the second? He can. He goes for a very, very elaborate jump shot, but that is not going to connect. Let's have a look as he's making his way down this right hand side. Is he going to find anyone? I don't think he is. Ah, there we go. There was Dizzy, but he's going to have to rotate back to flag as the flag is going to be pulled Where has he gone? A bamboozling route, but manages to shut down Zeb.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he had to run through two of the Lemondogs players, and that was never really going to come off. TMW in the corner, picking up one. Can he pick up the second? Yes, he can. Deflecting all of the eNigma pressure. eNigma are putting really coming at Lemondogs at the moment. Lemondogs haven't really broken out in a while. However, they've managed to hold it. 30 seconds left now. Are we going to see a push? TMW going up top.
Let's have a look. Making his way up. Could go for a cheeky flag call, but he's looking for that eNigma player. It was Zeb right at the back of the map. He's managed to get himself a two-piece. Can Stoltz try and put a hold to the pressure? Jumps up with a B2-3R. That's the first time we've seen the B2-3R being used, and he used that quite nicely. We saw the Cap 40 used all the time, but nice to see someone doing a bit of a change.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Like I said, we're having a little look at Mallow right now. Just sort of spraying that vocal as we jump on board to the second half of this. Currently 1-1 in this matchup. There, Zebby actually got quite an interesting little emblem.
Yeah, it's how would you even describe that? I wouldn't even know.
It's like a better looking you.
That's just a bit mean, really.
Yeah, it's not ginger.
Just even meaner, really, to be honest.
Yeah, well, he also looks like a bloke who'll turn up on time.
That's just unnecessary, to be honest. I read the time wrong, okay, Bryson, leave me alone. Let it drop, and I'm here now. Oh, dear. But yes, we will change team, get on board with the eNigma team now, as it is a 1-1 game in flag caps. But let's not forget Lemondogs with the one map advantage in this best of 5 series. As Zeb, oh my days, how many hit markers do you want to get there on Nixon? But pulls out that Cap 40 and manages to shut him down.
He most certainly does there. Like I said, I think the other player kind of lost track of where he was. Zebby running into the middle, gets taken down by Mallow. Anti now on this right-hand side. Looks like they're going to try and start making a move. Actually tracking back for a second there. There we go. He's seen someone on his flag. Now he's going to wait for that person to run past. Where is he? No. Zebby actually, his teammate clears it up there. So this is an opportunity to push forward. But Mallow shuts down the pressure from Henke. And it looks like they're trying to get down this right-hand side.
Looking that way as Anti does shut down Nixon. The nades come in. Dizzy shuts down TMW as well. This could give them a little bit of momentum, but Anti's got a player behind him and also one in that little room, and he couldn't make anything happen.
No, we couldn't, and that's unfortunate for them. This match at the moment is kind of being a little bit stalled. Neither team able to really get in a commanding position, take that map control and get an easy flag away, like I said. However, it does look like eNigma are fairly far pushed up at the moment, so we could be seeing a bit of pressure for them. Henke cleans up on the right-hand side. The rest of eNigma moving into position for map control.
Yeah, we're going to try and control this right-hand side.
We drop their flag.
And he's going to be very, very patient in what he does. Not going to go for any quick rushes.
Be advised.
Just going to try and control this right-hand side. As you see Nixon shut down Henke. Disse is just going to try and play for map control. Not even going to take that shot. Smart play coming from him. He's just going to call that out to his teammate. Really, really intelligent play from Disse as he shuts down TMW on that right-hand side.
There we go, looking at Disse once more. What can he do in this middle? Neither team yet. eNigma, however, have dropped multiple players of Lemondogs. This is going to be an opportunity for a pull. Stoltz, however, is a loose end as he turns out to be quite near the eNigma spawn. Disse moving up in support of Anti, trying to get this flag away now. However, Lemondogs are respawning. They've actually managed to pull the flag as well as Mallow drops a player. Nixon drops Anti as well. They need to try and get hold of this flag now. Disse is in trouble. He's been taken down by Mallow. This could be a pull for Lemondogs as they have just managed to just completely turn this around. Henke is the only one in any position to stop it.
Yeah, Henke needs to go clutch for eNigma, but no, shut down by TMW, who was just covering the spawns, and that is going to be a flag cap for Lemondogs, making it 2-1 to them. And considering, you know, eNigma looked very strong early on in this CTF, they're kind of crumbling apart, I guess it's fair to say. They're not carrying that momentum through, as Zeb's going to try and cross the map to shut off this flag carrier. But has he already crossed? That's the question. I'm not sure he has. And Zeb's going to rush straight in there. And again, as you said earlier on, Bryce, it's kind of like they had the blinkers on there, so to speak, and they had that tunnel vision straight towards the flag, not really paying attention to anyone else.
Nah, and you do see that happen occasionally. You don't see top players. They usually need to clear first, because if you run around the corner, you know, like I said, tunnel visioning on that flag, you're going to get sort of set up. And we see players do it time and time again. You've got to make sure you get them kills first. There's no point rushing at the flag if you're just going to go down and leave it more open for your team. This is how relays happen.
Yep, that's how you go from losing just one flag to 2 flag.
They dropped our flag.
As we're on board now with Dizzy. He's not gone for that return just yet. He's trying to cover it so one of his teammates can get it. So quite smart play, but it is a little bit risky there as you see his teammate get wiped out and the flag has been picked up. And so has Dizzy. He's just been completely annihilated by Nixon. And it's going to be all left to Anti to try and make some moves. Unfortunately, he can't do anything. As I have a quick look at the scoreboard, and surprise, surprise, Nixon at the top of his team. 1 cap, 4 returns. Not doing the best kills-wise, but I suppose when you're playing such good OBJ work, it doesn't really make much difference. 11 and 18. Whereas eNigma, you know, they've got a fair few kills on the board, but no one really making any moves objectively. And that is currently why they are 3-1 down.
It most certainly is. Can they do anything? Can they pull this back a little bit? It doesn't look like it. Lemondogs kind of running this game at the moment. It's only 30 seconds left. It's an impossible task. I just don't think they're going to do it. Having a little look at the scores now, Zebi, who we're currently on board with, is actually putting up some serious kills for his team. 21 for 12. However, is it going to be too little, too late for them? Like I said, Lemondogs not got the greatest scores. I mean, Stoltz is the only one really going positive, 17 for 12. But they just work so much better as a team and managed to get it in.
Yeah, that's looking like that's the fundamental difference between these two teams. But that flag is going to go in for eNigma, but it's going to be nothing but a consolation flag, as the second map is going to end 3 flags to 2, giving Lemondogs a 2-map advantage in this best of 5.
Yeah, most certainly they're right. Let's have a quick look at the scores after this kill cam. Like I said, Zebi 21 for 13, serious fragging for his team. eNigma Anti 8 for 16, not doing so great. Lemondogs, 3 of them with captures. Nixon has 4 returns. He's only going 12 for 19 though. And like I said, this is now 2 maps to 0 for Lemondogs against eNigma. Kind of a shock. I didn't expect to see Lemondogs take this. I thought eNigma would really have a chance of winning this entire competition. However, as I tell you this, we're going to go for a quick break and we'll be right back.
Bomb acquired.
Third game, eNigma versus Lemondogs. The score currently 2-0 to Lemondogs, beating Anti at the moment in this best of 5. Enigma, as Anti actually picked up the 2-piece. I am Bryce, and I'm joined by my wonderful co-caster on the Search and Destroy, Benson.
Hello, and we will explain once again today, we are on the live PA announcement at the event, so we don't want to be giving too much away in the Search and Destroys, but we are on board with Enigma, currently Zeb, as that bomb has actually been planted at the bomb site. That's going to give him 31 seconds to try and get a defuse. A little bit shaky there from Zeb, but he does manage to pick off that kill on Nixon, and that is going to mean it's going to be a 2 versus 1 situation against Mallow, and it's going to be Zeb and Henke up.
Yes, it most certainly is. Having a look at Henke now, he just managed to easily clean up that last kill. And there was a 1 bomb from his M8, as he just like said. They've managed to now take this first round of the Search and Destroy. Having a quick look at the kill cam.
Easy Henke there. Nice play, just covering that bomb, doing the smart thing, and that is going to give Enigma a bit of early momentum. And let's not forget, they're just 1 map away from going out into the losers bracket, so they really need to pick up this S&D, and they need to do it very, very comfortably and pick up a lot of momentum.
Charges acquired.
Let's have a look now at Henke. In fact, I believe Brycey has just timed out, so that's never good when your co-caster he times out, but we'll change team. We'll get on board with Lemondogs. They're currently on the attack, and let's have a look. Mallow right now is going to be checking that spawn side, it seems, as he has one of his teammates being a little sneaky, but unfortunately Mallow getting shut down by Zeb, and Zeb's going to pick up the 2-piece as well, taking down TMW and Mallow for the game-winning kill cam. As you just have a quick look at the scoreboard, Zeb 4-0, going very, very nicely indeed for Enigma, and Mallow's the only Lemondogs player to even get a kill. So it's not looking good for them right now. We wait for Brycey to finally come back. Just timed out. I reckon he's gone to get his phone, to be honest. I mean, he was complaining about going and getting his phone, so he's probably gone and done that, to be honest. Nah, I joke, of course. But we'll change team, and we'll get right back on board now with the Enigma lineup, as they are on the attacking side. Currently 2-0 up in the Search and Destroy. First 5 rounds will take it. As Lemondogs, there we go, that's more like it. Nixon shutting down Zeb, Stoltz taking down Anti very early on, and Dizzy does respond there by taking down TMW. But already Lemondogs have the momentum in this side, as Enigma are going to be down just by 1 player. As Henke trying to make moves towards a bomb site and try and rotate all the way around, it seems. Smart play coming from him. Needs to just try and wait it out, as he went straight into one of those players. That's actually going to be Mallow. Good play from him. Shut down from Nixon, though, from that B-Domo area, it seemed. And I believe Brycey is back. Is that Brycey? No, Brycey is not back. He's just joining and leaving just because he can, lagging out. But 35 seconds left of this round. We are seeing a 1 versus 2 situation now in the Lemondogs' favour. We are on board with Dise, as he's just trying to rotate, trying to find out where one of these Lemondogs players is going to be, checking as many corners as he possibly can. Runs into 1, but that's why you don't want to use your secondary as your primary. You put a lot of bullets in, and as you know, the cap, only 15 bullets in a round, and he just got absolutely shut down. And Brycey's back again.
I am back. I think my connection dropped for a second.
For a second? It did.
For a second. And just took me out of everything. Which is always fun. So I'm going to need an invite back into the game, and then I can come cast with you.
You need to turn the Xbox on first, to be honest.
It is on. It is on.
Are you appearing
Check
offline?
Yourself.
Is that what you're doing? You're appearing offline? Is that you one of those cool kids that appears offline?
Bomb acquired.
I see how it goes.
No.
Well, you're not online.
I thought you were one of them cool kids who appears offline, but it just turns out you turn up an hour and a half late every day.
Whee! You're never gonna forget this, are you?
Oh no, because you did it yesterday as well.
I didn't do it yesterday.
Oh really?
Don't even. No, you're not even lying. I'm not baiting. Go away.
So
we'll change team. But I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you at all.
Didn't have to get someone to ring you or anything.
2-2.
I still need an invite.
I invited you then.
I see all the invites.
Have you got the invite yet? It's 2-2, and we just missed that round because of you, Bryce.
Halftime.
Well, you can cast that round. I'll just get back into the game eventually. Oh, looks like I'm in.
You in?
Yeah, I think I'm in.
Charges acquired.
Good.
Sorry about this, guys, on the stream. We've had a little bit of a technical hitch. But it looks like it's all good now, so I'm actually going to jump on board with the attacking team. And let's have a little look at how eNigma are doing. 2-2 at the moment, on board with Henke. Putting shots down on TMW. Actually managed to wall bang him through the window there. Zeb picking up another kill. And it looks like eNigma have firmly gained the advantage now on this search and destroy.
Looking that way right now, as I need to just quickly change team. There we go. On board with Henke's 4 versus 1. Wow, it's going to be Stoltz all by himself, as eNigma are going to be so very well set up. Zeb is going to shut down one.
Get ready for the next round.
And that is going to be 3-2 now to eNigma, who are looking quite good in this search and destroy. But let's not forget, Lemondogs 2 maps up. eNigma really need to take this, otherwise they are going to go down into the losers bucket.
Yeah, they do. Like I said, they do not want to go down to that losers bracket, especially after such a commanding win over Mad Cats. Guys, one quick thing before I continue on with casting this game. If you do want to tweet the stream out, feel free. We do want to get as many people in here as possible. As always, it is our goal. More people, more entertainment. We'll try harder. We'll give 150%.
100. Oh, Bryce. You do make me laugh sometimes, not gonna lie.
I already give 110%. And you already give 100 ginger.
Well, that extra ginger is about 50%, so...
Yeah, well, unfortunately, being ginger is also like a minus 100%. However, continuing on with this map, currently on board with Lemondogs Mallow, and it is now 3 versus 3. Having actually a look at Mallow's score, 6 for 4 at the...
He just timed out again. I can just tell. Well, I apologise for my co-caster's lack of internet supply today, as he's just, yeah, there he goes, XA Brycey timed out. Ah, dearie me, what a noob. But we are on board with Lemondogs on the attacking side. It's currently 2 versus 3, eNigma looking very good in this search and destroy on raid. However, the bomb is not down, and Lemondogs are going to need to try and do this if they're going to try and round things up and level it up at 3 rounds apiece. Currently on board with TMW trying to make moves, but not able to do so. Throwing those stuns, not going to connect, and he's going to run straight into someone that Bdom needs to make that kill. That was Henke, 9 seconds left, and Henke's an experienced enough player to know that that bomb is not going to be planted. He doesn't need to challenge, but someone is at Bdom. I'm not entirely sure why they were doing that, probably just checking that no one was at the Bdom. But why are you challenging? Oh my days! It was 2 versus 1, I guess, but you do not want to be challenging that. There's absolutely no point, and well, I suppose Henke with YOLO attitude, I guess, maybe, who knows, but it's 4-2 to Lemondogs in this search and destroy, I believe. Yes, 4-2, there we go. I just had to double check that, I was getting confused for a minute. But 4-2 to Lemondogs as we change team, get on board now with the eNigma lineup, and you know, eNigma playing very well in this search and destroy. 2-0 down in maps, like I said earlier on. Really need to pick off this map. As we are on board actually with Henke now, as Zeb gets the first blood on Nixon. Henke's just going to be trying to cover from a vantage point, it seems. Playing pretty sneaky as he just watches Anti just blitz straight into the spawn point there, as he actually shuts down TMW as well. So good play coming from him, and Henke going for a cheeky bit of a nade spot. Apparently that's quite a nice nade spot. I'm going to use that one myself. See someone in the mid-map, shut down by Stoltz though, as Zeb connects with Mallow with the nade. Default over to Zeb as Anti shuts down Stoltz. That is going to be 5-2, and eNigma are going to win their first map in this best of 5. Nice play from eNigma, as we are going to set up for the next map, which I'm going to go and quickly just check what that is. I saw it somewhere. There it is. It's going to be Standoff, CTF, Standoff, one of the best maps in Black Ops 2. Really good map. And I think we're just going to go for a quick break to find out exactly what is happening to my fellow caster, Senor Brycey.
.50 sniper rifle.
Back to EEE2. We're jumping into the fourth game, actually. eNigma versus Lemondogs is currently the score. 2-1 to Lemondogs. eNigma managed to take that S&D in the last game as we actually jump on board with eNigma. I am Bryce, and I am joined by my wonderful secretive co-commentator, Benson.
Nice of you to join us again, Bryce. How's those interwebs holding out?
Pretty good, pretty good. I think
good.
it's under strain since I've been doing this since 9:30 this morning.
Oh really? Okay, that's convenient. That's a very convenient excuse. Oh dear me, but yes, it's going to be some standoff CTF. We are going to be on board with the eNigma lineup. First of all, there is a B makes a self-top B building. That's a nice kill there, showing down Nixon. And their flag has actually been pulled. It's going to be TMW trying to do a bamboozling flag route, it seems. But Anti is going to shut him down and get that return very, very easily. Staying on board there with DC, making his way down the right-hand side. And the flag has actually been pulled off the spawn spot. I'm not entirely sure who that was, but got shut down straight away as we default over to Debbie.
Yeah, having a look, like I said, on board with Zebi. Let's see what he can do. Picking up Stoltz there, actually drops in quite easily. It looks like they have got the map control at the moment. Henke picking up one as well. They seem to always do well at the start of capture the flags, but they're all around that flag, but they haven't got it away. And Lemondogs come back with a vengeance there, picking up the 2 kills. Zebi all alone in this middle bit. Wow, actually managed to get Mallow out of the thing there. Great game sense to know where he was coming from. However, stuns raining in on him.
Yeah, stuns and nades, and eventually shut down there by TMW. Not much you can do. Anti taking a bit of a defensive strategy to his flag, and that's exactly why. But oh my days, if you're going to lie back in flag pre-aiming, you need to make those kills. Nixon saying thank you very much, made you look a fool, but luckily Henke was there to shut down that momentum coming from Nixon. And you know, like you were touching on before, Bryce, eNigma looked very, very strong in these CTFs, but Lemondogs, the last CTF, they just really shone in that second round, and there was not much the eNigma lineup could really do, as Zeb getting outgunned by Stoltz with the 2-piece mid map. Good play coming from him. Anti's got himself into a nice little position, and it looks like he's just going to have to wait for his teammates to gather a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, this is Anti's opportunity here. He can become the hero if he manages to pull this off. However, I don't agree with what he's just done. He shouldn't have really gone upstairs. Get yourself in a good position to pick this flag up. Probably where he is now, like I said, he needs to be careful. This is his opportunity to stop this dead. And he pulls it off wonderfully. With the pre-spray, however, Mallow knows he's coming there and managed to pick him off, but in the good position. That's exactly what he should have done.
Yep, it was indeed. 2 minutes 28 left of this first side of CTF. We're on board with this as he's just waiting for some of his teammates to get a little bit more map control before he tries to make moves towards the enemy flag, but outgunned by Stoltz once again. Stoltz having a great game, it seems, but he's actually only 4-3. I thought he'd be top fragging a little bit more, but apparently not, as Henke's going for an elaborate 2-piece. Can he make it? He's going to have to go for the pistol switch, but I don't think he actually has a secondary there. I'm not too sure. Mallow managing to shut him down with the B2-3R. Good play coming from him. Default over to Zeb. He needs to make this kill on the B site. Does just that, and he's going to have to, again, slow down this tempo and wait for his teammates to get up.
Yeah, he most certainly have to do. Right, let's have a little look at how they're going to play this. Like I said, no flags actually capped at the moment, which is a surprise on this map. You usually see a few go in simply because it's kind of a fast and furious map. However, like I said, Anti managed to fleck that one in the first game, and now actually playing a bit of defense as he just holds this side down, as they actually managed to get the flag away, but shut down by Lemondogs.
Hostiles have returned their flag.
Let's have a look at Anti now. He needs to make this kill. Does just that, shutting down Nixon. And Nixon, once again, is 7 and 8. Top fragging for his team. Playing some very good work. Not being able to touch the enemy flag yet. I think he pulled it twice, but immediately shut down by eNigma. So eNigma doing a really good job on the defensive side of this CTF. But again, not being able to pull that flag away. But this is where it's going to try and change. Anti picks up that flag, and he is going to tear towards the Lemondog spawn. But he's going to have to be a little bit more patient with this flag run, as unfortunately eNigma are not properly set up. As you can see the flag running Anti's chosen. I have no idea what he's trying to do, but he managed to actually bamboozle 2 of them, but couldn't actually get the flag away. Little unfortunate play from him.
Yeah, that did look a little bit like a bamboozle. I'd be interested to know if he actually was counting the delay there, as some players do when they're trying to bamboozle. Team W actually picking up the 2-piece, stopping this dead. No flags captured still on this map. Handy picking up a great defensive nade there. Can he get the second one as that flag gets away? Yes, he can. Stopping Lemondogs from pulling that flag. And this is definitely going to go into the second half 0-0.
Yep, it most definitely will. Anti with some clutch defensive play there for eNigma. They're the fastest flag cap on this map. Interestingly, it's actually only 9 seconds. And I can't remember the last time that we've seen such a quick-paced flag cap. But that is, of course, suggesting that you don't get stunned, etc., which is highly unlikely. But still, it is possible to cap the flag 9 seconds. I have seen it before, and it was a very clutch flag cap. But as you say, Bryce, this is going to end 0-0 in this first side. As it stands, best of 5 Lemondogs, 2-1 up in the series. And that means eNigma are just 1 map away from dropping into the losers bracket.
They most certainly are, but here we go. What is going to happen in this second half as we actually going to change teams and jump on board with the Lemondogs, or the Pineapple Ferrets, or the Orange Cats, as many people told me yesterday. So let's have a little look at how they are going to play as we jump on board with them. Currently defaulting over to Mallow. Let's actually get off of him. Let's get someone more aggressive. I'm actually jumping on board with TMW and see what he can do with this MSMC.
Yeah, TMW's got early map control. I've actually just looked at the kill cam and see Zeb just shut down Henke with a nade. Not smart. Friendly Fire is, of course, on competitive Call of Duty. But let's have a look at TMW trying to make moves down this right-hand side. He knows Anti's going to be there. He looks at that radar. He sees the red dot. Anti actually shutting down Nixon, I believe. So Lemondogs is going to, TMW is going to have a rough idea of where he is, as he does actually take down Anti, but immediately shot from behind by Dise. Henke's been dropped back a flag by Stoltz, but where is the other eNigma player? He's up top. Stoltz, great play coming from him, showing he's a very proficient AR with that M8A1.
Yeah, he is a very good player with that. And let's have a little look at how he's doing. 9 of 7 at the moment. He's actually positive, but he looks like he's actually playing the defensive at the moment, just holding down this spawn side. This is probably the reason that there aren't many flags kept. Both teams have very a defensive feel about them on this map. Always see an AR or someone at the back, making sure that no one gets an easy flag pull away. Stoltz actually choosing not to engage around that tank area and dropping back as Henke picks him up as well. And Henke looks like he's going to drop onto the flag. However, there are Lemondogs players all around that area, so it's not really going to come off.
Doesn't look like it will just yet, as Mallow needs to try and make this kill. Does just that, shutting down Zeb. That is actually going to be 3 eNigma players down, but one has immediately spawned in. As I say that, Mallow's going to turn around looking towards that yellow shop. I believe there isn't going to be anyone in there just yet. He's been a little bit too eager there, anticipating the rush, but he's actually going to flank all the way back to his home flag. So just showing very defensive. Maybe this isn't Lemondog's best side, because this is a very defensive play, but he predicted it quite nicely, shutting down Anti and re-aiming through that door, trying to anticipate another eNigma rush.
We have the enemy
same again. However, that flag is away, but eNigma have managed to take down 2 of them now. Mallow having to push up to try and get this flag home. Nixon picking up the kill, and it looks like there's going to be a player in that area there. He's going to pick him up if he comes round. And yes, he is. No! Anti takes him down. eNigma rallying to come and put this back in. He can't pick up the 2-piece TMW, as it looks like both flags are returned to base. And this could still be 0-0 at 2 minutes 30.
Ridiculously defensive play there by Stoltz, literally at the very back of the map, creating his own flag with the M8A1. Last time we saw someone do that, Nixon absolutely destroyed them, but that was obviously on the opposite side. So luckily for Stoltz, he doesn't have to worry about Nixon flying around those corners as he's his teammate, but there is going to be someone very near that flag. It's actually going to be Henke, and Henke is going to be so furious when he watches that kill cam. There's a Lemondog player back there, but Stoltz has got a 2-piece, so it's effective play. He's not going to be complaining too much about that, and that's going to be 2 eNigma players down, and now Lemondog can push.
Yeah, now Lemondogs have an opportunity. Like I said, 1 minute 50 seconds left to go in this capture the flag. They need to make a move now, but they are still playing very defensively. You're not seeing out-and-out aggression for them, as I am on board with Stoltz as he tries to hold down this side here. Actually picks up 1 kill on Zebi. Now coming back and looking for another player. Like I said, they aren't in any rush. It's not aggressive from this team. Mallow at the back of his spawn. They don't seem to want to be going anywhere. eNigma not even putting the pressure on that much. There we go. Henke, though, is in that area, and he picks up, I think that was 3 kills there in the end. And it looks like if he can pick this up, but no. Lemondogs Nixon shuts him down. There are Lemondogs players still all around this flag area. Anti, eNigma are starting to put the pressure on. They've realised that Lemondogs are playing incredibly aggressive. As Anti actually picks up the 3-piece to pull this flag away. TNW is there, but Dissay is also there. This is the opportunity. This is going to be their... They can take the lead here if they can get away. Unfortunately, he's run it down the middle, but Henke covers him as he dolphin dives into cover. Mallow is the only one who can stop this now, but eNigma are all around them. That flag has gone in.
That was such good play from Henke there to recognise where Lemondogs were going to be spawning, then putting himself in that line of fire to go complete clutch play for his team. Really smart play. I mean, he wasn't even the one running the flag, but he managed to take a few bullets, do some good covering fire, and because of that, eNigma are going to be 1-0 in the lead with 35 seconds left, and Lemondogs are now going to be forced to go aggression. You know, all this time Stoltz has spent back of his flag is not going to do them any benefit now. They need to push, and they need to push hard, but Henke shuts down Mallow on that rush, which means it's going to be 2 Lemondogs players up. Nixon is going to take down one on the spawn, but shut down by Dissay, and it looks like he could actually just counterpull the flag and put it into a stalemate situation if necessary, but 13 seconds left, and no one is going to touch that flag, and that is going to be game to eNigma. So what a comeback we've seen. They were originally 2-0 down, they brought it back to 2-2. Great play from them.
Yeah, we're about to go on a hard point, and actually Lemondogs really just sort of let this slip through their fingers. They look so dominant to begin with. However, that eNigma, the eNigma team won that search and destroy, and in fairness, I don't know what Lemondogs were doing on this round. Like I said, so defensive. You cannot play that defensive and capture the flag for the entire game and expect to win. I mean, I don't know whether they were going for a stopwatch or a draw or just holding out, but you can't absorb that kind of pressure for that long. Eventually, they will get in a good position. They will get even a little bit lucky and just take it all away.
Yeah, maybe it's one of the sort of case where it isn't their best map. You know, they don't enjoy that map, so to say, for CTF, but they've not played it particularly smart. Very defensive, like you say, and they have paid the price for that. eNigma getting a very late cap that's going to put them level in the series. And, you know, if eNigma come back now to win, Lemondogs are going to have to look at that CTF standoff map and think, well, that's exactly where we lost it, because it's going to be Hardpoint on Express next. Hardpoint, obviously, very, very fast-paced. Last time we saw Hardpoint, Lemondogs look so very convincing, but eNigma are going to have that momentum on this comeback that it wouldn't surprise me if we saw a very, very close game.
No, it wouldn't surprise me either. Like I said, the first hard point was not close. However, that was before eNigma are playing like they are playing now. Lemondogs have got to be feeling the pressure. Like I said, they've let this go. Somehow they've messed up and let eNigma come screaming back into this game. So we're actually going to start on board with Lemondogs and Nixon and see how these two teams are going to get into this hard point.
Yeah, you already see those early concussions flying across. But Lemondogs are going to have control of the first half point. No, they are not. Henke's shutting down Mallow, saying, you're only going to get 1 point, this is mine. But unfortunately, yes, it is in fact eNigma. They're going to stay on. I was going to say eNigma have been shot off that hard point by Nixon, but he actually got dropped as we're now on board with TNW. He knows there's going to be a few plays in there. Going to have to turn the corner, pulls out the cap, shut down though by Zeb. Good play from eNigma early on, 33 seconds left on this first hard point, and Lemondogs are not looking the strongest for this first hard point.
Oh wow, great play there from Mallow, just jumping through the window without any sort of clipping it, taking down 2 players. Can he get the third? No, but Nixon is there to clean it up as he also drops his teammate. But fortunately he's in that hard point now as eNigma rallying once again. They've taken him down. eNigma back in the hard point. However, it's going to change. They need to think about moving out.
do indeed. Stoltz is going to be trying to extend towards his left-hand side, trying to set up on the next hard point. He's seen an Enigma player on there somewhere as he just absolutely slaps his teammate. That was actually Anti who shut down TMW. Good play coming from Stoltz as he actually shuts down Zeb as well. 51 seconds left on the hard point. He's going to challenge with the B2-3R. Nice play from Stoltz, getting that 2-piece off the hard point, and he is going to try and play anchor for his team, controlling the spawns, but he's going to have 2 Enigma players, 3, 4 Enigma players in front of him. Oh my days, this could be incoming brilliance, but the nades are flying in, and Stoltz finally shut down.
Yeah, like I said, he has actually been shut down. The default over to Mallow, not picking up that kill. However, Nixon behind him, coming up, picking up the kill. Mallow picks up the other kill. They've now got this hard point. They're in a good position. Zebby taking 2 down, though, and just wrenching back control as he takes a 3-piece. Wow, Zebby has just taken control back of that by himself, putting in ridiculous play to just sort of wrest back control of the hard point. However, 10 seconds left, they're now going to have to move.
We've taken control.
Look how close the scoreline is, 44 points to 43. And it is all about who gets the early control over this next hard point, and it looks like Lemondogs have done just that. However, it is actually contested. There's an Enigma player and a Lemondogs player in there. Nixon actually losing out to Henke. Henke going big for his team on that hard point. Let's have a look. We're on board with Stoltz now. They're making moves towards the hard point. Going to see someone to his right. That's Disse, who's getting a very important 2-piece, and every time they're getting these kills, it's just going to give them 1 more point, 2 more points, and you can see the lead now, 61 to 44.
Like I said, they are actually getting close in this. However, taken down once again. Lemondogs not having the greatest of games. It looks like Enigma. Like I said, they've rallied. They've got the momentum, and now they are winning more gunfights. Nixon gets dropped there by Disse. This is all bad news at the moment for Lemondogs. Having a quick look at the scoreboard, TMW, a player we've actually seen do really well on this, is now 3 for 10.
Yeah, not able to produce the goods, it seems right now. Let's have a look. Stoltz going to try and go for the pre-fight, but Enigma have had control of this hard point a long time, and you can see the lead, considering it was pretty much even. It's now over 50 points large, but it looks like Lemondogs have done the smart thing. They've set up on the next hard point, and they just pretty much gave up on the last one, and you can see they've set up quite nicely as they shut down 2 Enigma players, 3 Enigma players, and every time they have control of this hard point, making those kills, the deficit is now going to be reduced 50 to 100 as it stands. 40 seconds left on this hard point, and you know Lemondogs need to control this entire hard point.
Yeah, they really do. Like I said, if they hold this, though, they're going to actually come back into this game quite easily. So, there we go. Stoltz picking up 2. Mallow is still in the hard point. Managed to hold it down, but he's not got any support at the moment. And you can see that's worrying. As he flicks side to side, his teammates now rallying, coming back up behind him. Nades and everything are flying in. Can they hold this for the next 20 seconds?
That is the question. Enigma are all over it, though, as Nixon hits 2. Can he find the 3rd? Going to have to challenge with the cap. He wanted a montage piece, but unfortunately didn't get it. But you have to think right now, are Enigma just going to sacrifice, you know, these 6 points to set up on the next hard point? That's what TMW is thinking, and that's exactly what they were doing. Henke was in there. His nade actually managed to shut down TMW, but it looks like there was another Enigma player in there, as they actually get 3 down. Mallow's going to have to try and rush in, but Zeb has set up nicely on the outside, and the scoreline once again is increasing in Enigma's favour.
Yeah, like I said, Enigma have come back into this. However, still very close at the moment. It looks like Nixon is now going to try and pre-nade in this. Can he get the nade off? Yes, he does. Picks up the kill on Anti, and it looks like he's going to pick up the 2-piece. No, he can't get in. Zebby shuts him down, but TMW is there picking up the 2-piece, locking it down. So Lemondogs is going to have a little bit of an opportunity to come back into this. What was that pre-fire through the window there? He managed to pick up someone?
I think it was just a, you know, spray and pray, so to say. But he managed to connect, so you can't complain too much. Henke shooting down TMW, though, as Stoltz is who we're on board with now. Needs to try and make a kill there, but no one's on that hard point. Finally, one of the players, I just saw one of those Enigma players, I think that was Anti, just blind bomb towards the hard point, shut down though, so that's not going to do him any favours, but I think Enigma are going to be set up on the next one. They are indeed. Look at the scoreline once again. Lemondogs have done fantastically to shut down that what was over a 60-point deficit they had. They've managed to shut it down, and now looking very close to taking the lead, but Enigma have set up brilliantly on this hard point.
Yeah, they really have, and that's going to give them the opportunity to get further ahead. However, the score is still tight here, and kills are going off everywhere. Neither team is going to let the other team rest in a hard point for very long. You see stuns and nades flying in. TMW picking up that kill. Now trying to get in the hard point. He has got in. He knows a player is there, though, so he's basically standing at each side of this wall, and he's clever. He goes and gets that kill with the cap. Constantly reloading it. He's just spraying out, and he's actually going to push forward and try and take a little bit of the pressure off. Unable to do it.
Yeah, wasn't able to actually make that kill. But Stoltz is who we're on board with now. There's an Enigma player right behind him. He needs to make moves and shift out of there. But Enigma with the lead. It's a fragile lead. It's only 20 points. And you can see straight away Lemondogs are going to try and set up on this next hard point. But we're about halfway. We're going to go ahead and change team now. Get on board with the Enigma lineup. And I immediately default over to Henke, who is trying to jump up and get control over that hard point early on, but it looks like Lemondogs have done a brilliant job of controlling it. Let's have a look now. Can Enigma try and force this lead, try and make it even bigger as Zeb shuts down one? That's going to be one Lemondogs player left, and they have control of this hard point. Good moves there from Enigma.
Yeah, it was actually quite a good move there. Nixon now trying to nade this hard point up top. Very hard point to actually get into. However, he's done it very, very easily there. Enigma, he's taking down two. He's now pre-spraying, looking for that third player. He knows he's around here. And actually, did he get... No, he didn't. And actually, Dissay managed to kill him there. I thought Nixon might have had him as Enigma drop all the Lemondogs players again. Mallow is the only one up, and he unfortunately gets dropped as well, as they just try to get in this area, climbing up and up and up. However, now is the opportunity to switch. 8 seconds left.
Yeah, let's have a look at what Henke's up to. He's going to stay in this hard point. All of his teammates going towards the next one. But Enigma, 194 to 147. They've done so very well. I mean, we're on board with Henke now, like I say, making his way towards this next hard point. Just watching his teammates make a few kills, and Henke is going to contest this. He jumps in and makes the kill on TMW. There's going to be a second there. Needs to try and make that kill. Unfortunately, couldn't do so. Nixon shutting him down, making a two-piece in that hard point. But Enigma with a pretty convincing lead at this point. It's at 30 points. However, anything can change. They need to try and get over that 200 mark so they can win off just one hard point.
Yeah, they really do, and you know what? Neither team is letting this go at the moment. Lemondogs actually coming back into this. They've held this hard point. Stoltz getting in a good position to shut down the aggression there as he picks up one, picks up two. Can he get the third? No, misses that, unfortunately. However, he's going to take the pressure off. Oh, unfortunately, he managed to get in. I'm not entirely sure how Stoltz actually managed to get not hit in there. He just sort of ran through all the bullets.
Zeb just absolutely annihilated Stoltz off that hard point, but Enigma going to need to try and set up on the next hard point, and that's exactly what they're going to try and do. But there is going to be a... Oh, I'm not sure who that was. I think that was actually Mallow. It was indeed Mallow who's just got himself a two-piece on the next hard point, and that is going to be very valuable indeed, as the point deficit is going to get slowly decreased. It's going to be below 20 points now. Enigma not able to control it. They started off very well, and let's not forget, you know, they were 2 maps down in this best of 5, and they produced a brilliant comeback to make it 2-2. But this is going to be a very close game. This is going to go all the way down to the wire. Zeb's got 2 in front of him, needs to try and make the two-piece, pulls out the cap, shuts down TMW, but taken down from the side. Mallow doing some good defensive work, but where is that Lemondogs player? No one can find him in that hard point. He's just bamboozling the Enigma players.
He really is. Lemondogs actually coming back into this. They've just taken the lead. However, are they going to fall into that familiar trap we see some teams do? They get confident. They know they're near the end. They need to start thinking about moving, and it looks like they might actually start doing that now. 12 seconds left in it. They are moving out. They know they need this next hard point where it's all going to be decided.
Yeah, theoretically, both teams could win on this hard point. Enigma are set up on the next hard point, though. 2 seconds left of that old one. Enigma getting a few points right at the end, but immediately get the points for the start of this hard point. 223 to 211. This is going to be very, very close. Can be won on this hard point. Let's not forget, it's going to be very, very close. On board with Anti now, who has 2 players right in front of him, has some teammate in support, but in comes the nail, and Stoltz goes huge with the 4-piece. However, oh, it was actually 2 of his... It's actually was that a pentakill with 2 of his own teammates?
Unofficial penta.
Unofficial pentakill right there.
The score is getting closer and closer. However, Lemondogs now taking the lead. They are above this by a little bit. They know they're in the lead. They're just trying to hold on for the last couple of seconds. They need 10 seconds in here. Enigma are violently trying to get in. They have. They've got in. But unfortunately, they can't win on this hard point. And this means that Lemondogs, if they wanted to, could just set up on the next hard point and try and grind them out seconds out. However, Stoltz is not letting it go as he jumps in, takes down 2, and they're back on this hard point. However, they can't win on it. They need to get to the next one.
Oh, they're going to lose that by 1 point. And are they going to be set up in the next one? No! Oh my god, Dissay, who's just gone massive for Enigma there, managing to get that kill, but loses out on the hard point, and that is going to be game, set, and match to Lemondogs. They're going to win 3-2 this best of 5. Fantastic game of hard point there to end that series on. Got to say, feel a little bit hard done by on Enigma. It was a fantastic comeback, but here was that kill Stoltz made on Dissay on that hard point. He controlled it for just 2 seconds. Massive, massive play coming from him.
Yeah, he really needed to make that kill as well. Enigma were in a better position to actually hold that with the spawns, but he didn't, and he managed to just grind out them last 2 seconds and get it. But so close at the end there. If they had held that for 15 seconds, they would have won. But unfortunate there. So it's basically GG. Lemondogs have taken this series 3-2 against Enigma, and I believe we're going to go for a quick break and then actually come back with something a little bit different.